Good morning, everybody. This is Kieran coming to you from Kieran's Corner. Why is it called Kieran's Corner? Glad you asked. The reason why it's called Kieran's Corner is because I'm literally set up in a corner of my bedroom away from the cats who are meowing at the door to be let in to showcase all their wonderful, perfectly, great abilities of annoying me. If somebody was wanting to, if they don't like me being set up in Kieran's Corner, I am more than willing to let you buy me a house. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. It could be something just, 4 or 5 bedrooms, a little bit more in the countryside, out of city limits. 10 acres, fine, perfectly good. Near the beach is okay, but I'd rather have it a little bit more inland. 2-bathroom would be perfect. So if somebody wants to buy me a new house, that's perfectly good. I'll even be generous and allow you to pay the moving costs too, though if you don't want to do that, I guess I can. But otherwise, if you don't want to try and change or, buy me a new house, then we're probably going to have to be stuck in Kira's Corner where I'm set up on a card table. And so if you see the table moving like this, that's what you're going to get because you don't want to buy me a new house. So anyways, what we're going to do here today is we're going to be talking about increases. And then in other videos, I'll probably do a decrease and then a ninja or a ninja increase or a decreasing increase. It's kind of a sneaky way of doing an increase when you're trying to do certain things. But what I got here right now is I'm sticking with the theme of just 20 stitches for flat work. Round work is something different, well, it's not really, but, whatever. But we got 20 stitches from here to here. I'm using my, whatever this is, 7mm hook, not because I use it. I use this one. This is my go-to for pretty much all my projects. My 4mm. But the 7mm will make these bigger stitches with this yarn. And this is just whatever leftover yarn I had from a different project that I still probably need to finish. But I'm using the bigger hook just to make it easier for you to see what's going on. Today, on this particular video, we're going to go ahead and talk about how to do a single crochet increase. Doing an increase is really simple, but, it's one of those things that if you're not paying attention, you're going to do increases without you knowing about it. That happens quite often. So what we want to do is we've got our 20 stitches. I've done 3 rows here just to make it a little bigger here. And I'm going to crochet a few single crochets in here, and then I'm going to do a increase so that when we get to the end of the row, we should be at around 21, 22, 23 increased stitches from the 20 we have here, just to show you how it's done. And it's really super simple. You take your hook, you look for the, well, helps if I actually, shove the hook in the hole. Come on, get in there. And then you pull it. Where is it? All right. You chain 1. And then, oh, there it is. And then you turn. And now here comes, what we're going to do is I'm going to do a couple just regular old single crochets in here, okay? So we've got the single crochet to review goes into this hole right here, see? Let me grab my pointing. So we're going to crochet and we're going to put, hold on a moment. I can't see diddly. There we go. We're going to put our hook right here, and then we'll just do a single crochet, a couple of other single crochets, and then we'll get to doing the actual increase. So yippee, watch this. Woohoo! We stick the hook in the hole. See how it's right there, like that. We yarn over, pull it through, and we have 2 loops on the hook, 1, 2. Now we're going to yarn over. So we got 3 loops on the hook, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to pull it through that yarned over. And now we've done a single crochet right there. And let's go ahead and do that again. We're going to put it in this hole right here. See, right here. And then we'll stick it in there. And these are all just single crochets in a single stitch. So there's 2. I'm going into the 3rd hole now. You can see I got a 3rd hole right there. Meow, meow, meow. See, I got it in there. All right, so we've got 3 single crochets on 3 stitches. So you can see that right here. We got, well, kind of. We've got 1, 2, 3, and we've gone through 1, 2, 3 holes. So, does that make sense? 3 for 3. Woohoo! We're doing good there. Now we want to do an increase. An increase is extremely simple for just a, and you can do this for any increase. You can do it this way for basic stuff. You know, a single crochet increase, double crochet increase, half double crochet increase, triple crochet increase. It's all the same in this particular manner. So like normal, you stick your hook in the hole. We're going to do an increase on this 4th stitch, okay, right here. So we're going to stick our hook in that, hook over like normal. We got our 3 loops, we pull through. All right, that is a 4th stitch in the 4th hole. Now we're going to do the increase by sticking our hook back into that 4th hole, wrap it over just like normal, wrap it, pull it through, and there you go. So if you take a look now, you will have, if this yarn would stop misbehaving. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 stitches. See? Got 5. 1. Come here, you. Yeah, it's being stubborn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we've only used 4 holes. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you take a look, it's kind of hard to see, but if you take a look at these holes, these first 3 holes, see how they're kind of, you know, the same size, all about, you know, because they've only got 1 stitch in them, so they're not. This one, though, if you take a look, is just a teeny bit bigger because it's got 2 stitches. See how it's just a slightly wider than this hole. I mean, it's hard to notice, but when you get used to it and doing it, you can actually see that yes, this hole is just a little bit bigger than these holes because it's got 2 stitches in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do another few increases. But what we'll do is I will go ahead and do another single increase, and don't mind the cat. He's meowing his head off at the door because he's a cat. So 1, 2, 3. These are all single increases. They've all been done. If you take a look, we got our slightly bigger hole here. I can't hold my hook today. I need something good. So we got our bigger hole here. Then we've got the single 1, 2, 3. So 3 more. But you can kind of take a look. That so far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches. Now we are going to do another increase, just so you can see how it is again. So we get it. We stick our hole in the hook. We stick our hole in the hook. Really? Seriously? How about we try and do that again? We stick our hook in the hole. Yeah, that works much better. So we get our 2 loops, then we do a third, and we, do the normal thing. We stick the hook back in the hole, and then we got to increase again. So as you can see, we got 2 stitches right there. You can see it right there. 1 and 2, but it's got, the 4 loops in right here. You can kind of take a look. You can see compared to these other ones, and you can kind of, as you look at the chain, see how it kind of melds back in as you're not pulling on it as much. But you can see it's slightly bigger hole right here, and then you got the smaller ones. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this row off with, let's see how many we get. So we'll do 3 more regular increases, or regular single crochets, if I can figure out how to put the hook in the hole, because evidently I'm just not with it this morning. I had to go to work today and it wasn't great. So we'll do some more single crochets. Now I am going to do another I've been doing a project, it's been insane. Okay, so we're going to do another increase here, like so, then an increase here, and we're going to do a triple increase of just a standard one. And a triple increase is, yep, you guessed it, 3 stitches in the same hole. Who'd have thunk it? I mean, it's pretty, complicated there. But you have you can kind of see, you don't get triple increases too often unless you're doing some pattern, like when you're making stuffed animals and stuff. You might need to do it for whatever spacing. But you can see how you have 3 stitches that are all going into one hole right here. So 1, 2, 3, and you can see this is a double crochet right here, and here is another double crochet. So you can kind of see the difference in sizes for the holes compared to the single crochets that just have 1 stitch in them. So that's how you can do an increase, and increases can be anything. You can do a half double crochet, like I was saying earlier, where you just a half increase, like I'm doing a half double crochet increase right now. So there's, you just do 2 half double crochets in the same hole. If I can figure out how to, because, it's being one of those days. But, you can see there's no difference other than what you're doing for an increase, but you still would put your 2 stitches for whatever you're doing in the same hole. That is one way to do an increase. I will be doing another increase video in a few minutes, but first I need to go over how to do a decreasing video, because the other increasing way I want to show people is a sneaky ninja way. Wah, 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 wah. So we're going to do that in a second. But first I'm going to finish this row out, and then we'll come back and do decreasing. Let's count and see how many stitches we have, because we want to go back to 20. And and I'm just going to do single crochets here. I don't care if it's got the half double crochets in there. It will survive. So let's see how many we actually totally end up with. We should be, I think, 26. I think we'll be at 26, but we'll make sure in a second. And we got our crochet, and then get in there. Okay. All right, so let's count and see how many stitches Wow, that's kind of wonky because of the weirdness, but you know, I got that. See how the half crochets kind of just bump it up a bit, but that's okay because I intended to. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Why did I only got... Oh, wait. How many increases did I... Oh. I only added 3. I think. What did I do? 1, 2... How come I only got 25? Oh, that's right. Okay. I did a triple there and a... So, yeah, that's correct. Never a dull moment. I can't do math. Sorry. You're going to have to live with it. But, anyways, I'm going to pause the video and start the next one, and we'll do some decreases to see if we can get rid of those extra stitches, okay? All right, be back in a little bit.